Here I was having a very nice time in Dublin. I've just come back from the GOP, the big, the post office where all the Easter Rising sort of initially took place. Really fantastic museum. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. I'd much rather, to be honest, really like to be talking about that. And one of you said, I can't remember who said it, said, Bowler Hat Man, do you remember the last time you went on holiday? Do you remember what happened? And I laughed. I did. I genuinely laughed because I thought there was absolutely no way it would happen this fast. But I should have guessed. I should have known. This morning, Kirsty Katang, who had been flown off to New York to try and smooth with the IMF to make sure that the investors knew that the UK was still a financially stable and okay place, rather than a complete and utter basket case, has now utterly become the truth. Because only just a few hours ago, we learned that Liz Truss had sacked Kirsty Katang and now has been replaced with Jeremy Hunt. That makes 4 chancellors in the past year. This is not how a functioning, stable, advanced economic country is meant to operate. But unfortunately, we've got Liz Truss and her crackpot libertarian ideas, which were never, ever going to fly. She was told categorically during her leadership contest that these ideas were not good and that they were not going to work. Sunak called it right 100%. And it's very telling that Jeremy Hunt was a Sunak supporter and that he has been put into place. So just a few moments' time, it may have already started, it may have already happened by now, but she is going to have a big press conference. And essentially, these are 2 of the things that are probably going to happen. First of all, she's going to announce and confirm the fact that Jeremy Hunt has got in and that Katang has gone, and try and at least some way to calm the markets, because the pound, surprise, surprise, has taken another tumble. She will also probably announce a massive screeching halt to her mini budget plans and even maybe future plans as well, which essentially completely kills any and all of her leadership chances. She, at this moment in time, is a complete dead duck of a prime minister. And if she still does not resign at this press conference, then what is going to happen is there is going to be a line of MPs queuing up outside her office telling her that she's got to go, or, well, sorry, we're going to push you out. And already I talked about this morning about there being talk of a unity candidate. But who knows what a unity candidate at this point in the Tory party actually looks like? We generally don't know. The other thing that should probably happen is that she should resign. But let's face it, that's not going to happen because Liz Truss is a fantastic believer in her own bizarre self-worth, even though she has never done anything of worth in her entire life except manage to climb her way up to the position of PM and then screw up so fantastically. She has become potentially the shortest lived Prime Minister in history. And there is even a live stream happening right now called Who Will Last Longer, Liz Truss or a Lettuce? And quite frankly, I think the lettuce is going to give Liz Truss a run for her money. So that is the current situation. That is what has happened so far. I'll bring you any news updates or anything that I hear that has happened. But honestly, anything could happen by the end of the day, and by the time I could get back to the UK, we could have a completely new government. This is how bad it is at the moment, but apparently this is what happens whenever I go on holiday. The entire Tory party just decides to just completely explode in on itself. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all very soon.